Hello and welcome to Scott's Kitchen. Today we're going to make bean and ham soup. So I know it's spring and it's getting a little warmer, but still around here it's a little chilly. We're firmly in the grips of May gray, not even June gloom yet, but we're firmly in the grips of May gray. May just started and it's been gloomy so far every day. And we're expecting some rain. So it might be kind of nice to do something warm like a soup. So that's what we're going to do today. So many of you may remember the freezer that I had to fix. Our freezer out in the garage, it broke. Had to fix it, and in doing so, I had to clean everything out of the freezer, put it in the kitchen freezer, and move things back and forth. In doing so, I found this, an old ham hock. I don't know which Thanksgiving this is from, probably last or one before that, but it's been frozen the whole time. And what I want to do is make bean and ham soup out of this ham hock. Been saving it just for that. And so I found a recipe. It's through All Recipes, and I'll put it up here. And you can take a look at it. And we'll get started on the first step right now. So first step is I took 1 pound, it's kind of the small bag of northern white beans, and I rinsed those and kind of let them soak a little bit for a few minutes. And then I'm going to add 8 cups of water to our recipe, and then bring this to a boil, and then let it simmer for 1 hour. So you get the idea. Okay, we turn on the fire, and we're going to bring that to a boil. Let's get something we can stir with. Okay, and while that's coming up to a boil, we can add 1/2 teaspoon of salt, which is right about there. So once this comes to a boil, we're going to turn it on low, cover it, and just let it simmer for about 1 hour. Okay, the beans have been soaking for about an hour, and it's time to add the other ingredients, some of them. So first we're going to add, let's see what's next. Carrots. So this is about 1 carrot. And celery. It's about 1 cup of celery and about 1 cup of onions. So then we'll stir that. And I can turn the heat back on. We're going to need to bring this to a boil again. So not too high. And we're adding 2 bay leaves. There we go, maybe that many. All right, then 1 teaspoon of mustard powder. And then 1 teaspoon of garlic. Now we can add our ham hock. And we're going to bring that to a boil and then turn down the heat and let it simmer for about 1 hour. And reduce the heat. Okay, this has been simmering on low for several hours in the crock pot. We'll give this a stir. Wow, that's looking really good. What I did is I took the ham bone and all of the meat just kind of fell off of it. I used a fork to pull some of it off, but it pretty much just fell off, and then discarded that. And now I've had that simmering for few hours and let's give it a try. That looks so good. Look at how nice and thick it got. That really thickened up nicely. Okay, let's try some of this. Nice and thick that is. The white beans, the color of the carrots and the celery, really good. Okay, let's try some. The beans are perfect. Wow, that's really good. And do a little bit of the ham. That is great. I'm gonna go and eat the rest of that. Super easy, fun to make, and now we have a nice hearty meal for everybody to take part in. Hope you had fun watching this episode of Scott's Kitchen, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Baby, gotta try some of this. It's really good. Man, that's great.